So today we are going to make the world's most powerful remedy video for career astrology, guys. And when I'm saying the world's most powerful video, I have come to this conclusion first through my experimental reality, and after my experimental reality I have got it into my experiential reality. All right, and after experiencing the remedies, doing it for myself, now I am bringing it to your existential reality. All right. This is going to be a career astrology remedy video beyond conventional boundaries, because in this video I'm going to talk about the 6th lord of your horoscope, the 10th lord of your horoscope, the nakshatra in which the 6th lord of your horoscope is placed, the nakshatra in which the 10th lord of your horoscope is placed, and the Das Mahavidya Devi, who is controlling the nakshatra energy of either the 6th lord or the 10th lord. Not only that, I'm also going to take it one step further, because I'm going to connect the aspects of malefics, that is either Sun or Mars or Saturn or Rahu or Ketu. If these malefics are aspecting your 10th house or your 6th house or your 6th lord or your 10th lord, then even these particular planets connect to a Das Mahavidya Devi. All right. So we are going to do the remedy in 3 layers. Number 1, we are going to identify the ruler of the nakshatra where your 6th house lord is placed, and then we are going to identify the ruler of the nakshatra in which your 10th house lord is placed, and then we are going to find out which particular malefic planet, I'm talking about natural malefics like Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, are either placed in your 6th house or 10th house or aspecting your 6th house or 10th house, because malefics delay, malefics corrupt. And when we have come to a certain point where most of the remedies related to career astrology, like going to Shani Mandir, going to Mangal Devta's Mandir, or doing Somvar Vrat or Shanivar Vrat, when all the remedies are not working, then we are going to go to the highest possible existential reality of planetary energy, which are the Das Mahavidya Devis. All right. And when I'm talking about the highest possibility of planetary manifestation, I'm connecting it or these planets with the Das Mahavidya Devis, because no energy is beyond the Das Mahavidya Devis. All right. They are the controller of the 10 energies of universe. All right. So let's say the ultimate consciousness or almighty God, the Omkar, is manifesting and is converting into manifestation point, and this manifestation is expanding into 10 realities, right, through the Pancha Tattva, and these 10 realities are none other than the Das Mahavidya Devi. All right, so I've written the names of the Das Mahavidya Devi. Matangi, she connects with the planet Sun. Devi Bhuvaneshwari connects with the planet Moon. Devi Baglamukhi connects with the planet Mars. Devi Tripur Sundari, who is always worshipped like a 16-year-old young female, and Mercury also signifies a young planet, a prince, rules Mercury, Tripura Sundari. All right. Tara Devi controls Jupiter. Kamala Devi controls Venus. Kali Devi, Ma Kali, she controls Saturn. Chinnamasta Devi controls Rahu, and Dhumavati Devi controls Ketu. Now, when I'm saying controls Rahu, controls Ketu, you can ask me, hey, but why do you say that? How can you say that Kali is controlling Saturn or Sun is being controlled by Matangi? All right, because we have learned that Sun is the king of the astrological system, and among the 8 planets, among the 9 planets, Sun is the king. All right, so Sun has to enjoy the ultimate hierarchy, but how come Devi Matangi? All right, so the point is, if you have a problem with a local councillor, you go to the MLA. If you have a problem with the MLA, you go to the Chief Minister. If you have a problem with the Chief Minister, you go to the Prime Minister. If you have a problem with the prime minister, you go to the president. If you have a problem with the president, you can go to some other country's president, a country which is more powerful than your country. And after that, if you have a problem with, let's say, the most powerful man in this planet, then you go to the most powerful entities who have created this planet, who are sustaining this planet, right? In the same way, let's say sun is there, who is continuously doing nuclear fusion and burning and giving out heat, mass and light to our earth and other planets. All right, now sun is fixed at one point and he is burning and he is doing karma continuously. Nobody is instructing the sun to come up every day at 6 a.m. approximately and come at the top of your head at 12 p.m. approximately and then do sunset at 7 or 6:15, 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. somewhere around that time. All right, sun is doing karma daily. Sun is following a routine and a schedule. All right, similarly all the planets starting from Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn and then Rahu, Ketu, the Chaya Graha or the shadow planets, they're also continuously going across different rashis, giving you different results. You're doing prediction that okay, Saturn is going to enter into Pisces and what's going to happen, tsunamis are going to come and then flight crashes are going to happen because Pisces is the sky, the 12th house, the Pitrulok. All right, similarly let's say that Rahu is now transiting through Aquarius, so it's going to help the cryptocurrency market to boom because Aquarius is networking and gains and cryptocurrency gives a lot of gains. All right, and you can see the US is giving all the regulatory confirmations to make crypto official and they're also bringing in crypto into the national treasure. All right, so all the planets are doing some karma or the other and all the planets are doing a continuous duty, following a timetable, a schedule, which means they are following a system. All right, now if you go beyond our solar system, then there is another galaxy and in that galaxy there is a black hole at the center of the galaxy and there are numerous like billions or millions of stars which are going around the black hole and they're also rotating at a fixed point and they're also revolving around the black hole. All right, and then these galaxies are revolving around the center of the universe and then these universe are creating a multiverse and they are revolving around a higher energy, higher cosmos, which is called the multiverse. Right, so the point is the creator who is at the center of everything, when he manifested and he wanted Mars energy, fire, to burn, he wanted Saturn's energy, gravity, to hold stars and planets interlocked in their position, and he wanted Mercurian energy to create landmass. All right, Mercury is earth element, and then he wanted Venus to have Shukra, the creation, the bija, the seed, to bring in life, and then he needed Saturn to create darkness, to create that pressure such that seed can germinate and it can become a plant. All right, so our Saturn is a receptor of the higher Saturnian energy coming from the center of the creation, and our Mars is the satellite, or it's kind of a receptor of the Martian energy coming. All right, and our let's say for example Sun is a small version of the constant nuclear energy which is making life possible on this solar system. There are trillions of solar system, billions of stars and millions of galaxies and maybe multiverses. All right, so the point is these Das Mahavidya Devi are that particular planetary energy which are manifesting in all the galaxies and the solar system across the universe. And let's consider Lord Shiva. Shiva means that which is everywhere. So when you're going to your terrace in the night sky and looking at the visible universe where it's complete vacuum and expansion and all the stars are glittering like tiny bulbs, that expansion of the universe is the Lord Shiva. All right, the Shivatta, which means that particular energy which is ever expanding and ever conscious and ever awakened. All right, so I don't have any other words to describe Lord Shiva because that's beyond my pay grade also, but whatever I'm saying is my experiential reality. All right, so it's a simple concept and a simple sutra. What you need to do is you have to first understand that the job is ruled by the 6th house of your horoscope. That is the daily routine work where you are subservient and going and getting salary and doing a duty. The 10th house is the karma that you are doing. So your promotion, your bosses, your high position, the amount of power that you will be holding in the society, recognition, status, all these things are controlled by the 10th house, 10th lord. All right, planets in the 10th house, planets in the 6th house. It's a culmination of energy. And let's say if Rahu is aspecting your 6th house or 10th house, that means there will be struggles, there will be backstabbing, there will be competition, and you also have to manipulate. The world will also manipulate with you in your job life. If let's say Rahu is either placed in the 6th house or 10th house, or is aspecting the 6th house or 10th house. Let's say there is Saturn aspecting the 6th house or the 10th house, or placed in the 6th or 10th house. That means there will be inherent delays. You will work for 100 and you'll be get paid for maybe 10, 15, all right? And this is going to happen until the maturity age of Saturn, which is 35. And in the case of Rahu, it's going to happen until the maturity age of Rahu, which is 42, all right? Similarly, if Sun connects through aspect or conjunction with the 6th house or the 10th house, or the 6th lord or the 10th house in any way through conjunction or aspect, there will be ego issues, there will be authority issues, and there can be burning, sunburns, all right? And if there is Ketu, then there will be detachment. I don't want to work, I don't want to follow routine, I don't want to do things, all right? I just want to exist doing nothing. So you'll become spiritual, and over spirituality will create loss of career opportunities, because if you're being spiritual, you've got nothing to do with the practical Capricorn energy of the 10th house or the practical Virgo energy of the 6th house, all right? So Ketu, that's not a right approach when it comes to the 6th or the 10th. It's good in the 8th, the 12th, right? And similarly, Mars is competition, ambition, go-gettedness. That is, you will have high ambitions and you will try to force yourself through challenges, and at times it can backfire. So malefics conjunct or aspecting the 6th house, 6th lord, 10th house, 10th lord means problem in that particular area, all right? Now, let's say that Mars is creating problem in your career, and then you're chanting Mars mantra or you're going to Mars temple. It's not going to work out, all right? Because the planets are the reflectors of the karmic energy which is being given into your life by the higher consciousness, all right? So they are like catalysts. They will give that energy without involving in the system. So if you try to appease directly the planet Saturn or Mars or Ketu or Rahu by chanting their mantras, maybe you'll get 10-15% results. But if you want a miraculous remedy, then you have to do this, what I'm about to reveal, what I'm about to say, all right? So you know that there are 27 nakshatras starting from Ashwini, Bharani, Kritika, Rohini, Mrigashira, Ardra. I've written everything. So I have grouped. So Sun rules 3 nakshatras: Kritika, Uttar Falguni and Uttarashada. Moon rules 3 nakshatra: Rohini, Hasta, Shravana. Mars rules Mrigashira, Chitra, Dhanishta. Saturn, for example, rules Pushya, Anuradha and Uttar Bhadrapad. All right. So mapping planet and the nakshatra ruled by that particular planet. And then we have the 10 Mahavidya Devi. Sun, Devi Matangi. Moon, Devi Bhuvaneshwari. Mars, Devi Baglamukhi. Mercury, Devi Tripur Sundari. Jupiter, Tara Devi. Venus, Kamala Devi. Saturn, Kali Devi. Rahu, Chinnamasta. And Ketu is Dhumavati. Alright. Now what you have to do is you have to just go and see, A, do you have problems in your job or career? If yes, do this. If no, continue working hard and you'll get your results, because maybe there is no malefic connection happening with your 6th or 10th house. All right. So what you have to do is identify in which particular nakshatra the lord of the 6th house is placed, and identify in which particular nakshatra the lord of the 10th house is placed. For example, let's say you are an Aries ascendant and Mercury rules your 6th house, and Mercury is placed in, let's say, Ashwini nakshatra, which means Ashwini Nakshatra connects with planet Ketu, and Ketu planet connects with Dhumavati Devi. Alright? Similarly, let's say your 10th house is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is placed in Shravan Nakshatra. Alright? That means that Saturn is connecting with Shravan Nakshatra. Shravan Nakshatra is connecting with Moon, and Moon connects with Bhuvaneshwari Devi. Alright? So what you have to do is, you have to see also, cross-check whether Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, any among these 5 malefics, or all of these mostly not possible, but let's say 2 of these or 3 of these are aspecting your 6th house or 10th house, or conjunct with your 6th lord or 10th lord, or aspecting the 6th lord or the 10th lord. Okay, it's confusing, but try to follow what I'm saying. So you have to see if Sun, Mars, Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, any of these 5 malefics, or it can be a group of 2 of these or 3 of these, if they are either aspecting the lord of your 6th house or 10th house, or they are aspecting the 6th house itself and the 10th house itself, or if they are conjunct with the lord of the 6th house or the 10th house, or placed in the 6th house or the 10th house. Alright. So when this is happening, that means malefic influence has come into your career. So obstacles and struggles and competition are going to increase. At that time, you have to find out whichever malefic planet is aspecting your 6th house, or the connection that it is making with the 6th house or 6th lord or 10th house or 10th lord, that particular planet is also ruled by a Dasmahavidya Devi. Alright. For example, if Sun is aspecting your 6th house, then Matangi Devi is connecting. Alright. Let's say if Saturn is aspecting your 6th house or 10th house, then Kali Devi is connecting as a malefic influence there. Kali Devi is not the malefic influence. She is the veto power of Saturn who can help you to overcome the malefic influence. Alright. So what you have to do is take a notebook or a diary and a pen, write down 6th Lord Mercury in Ashwini Nakshatra, ruled by Ketu, who is connecting with Devi Dhumavati. 10th Lord Saturn in Shravan Nakshatra, alright, ruled by Moon, connecting with Devi Bhuvaneshwari. And let's say Mars aspecting the 10th house. Mars is ruled by Devi Baglamukhi. So Baglamukhi Devi, Bhuvaneshwari Devi, and Dhumavati Devi. These 3 entities, if you worship them, surrender to them, chant their simple mantras, not tantric mantras, because you are not here to do Dasmahavidya Devi Siddhi or Sadhana. It's like way beyond your pay grade and my pay grade. Alright. We are here to take small support and snippets from these higher entities and bless us to perform a little bit in our professional life. Alright. If you have a temple, just go worship them, surrender to them. Alright. Don't chant mantras of these devis unless and until you have a guidance of a guru. Alright. And if you want to chant the mantra of any of these particular devi, then go to a knowledgeable guru who is learned in these Dasmahavidya Devi sadhana, because it's called Dasmahavidya. Vidya means it's a complete knowledge and empowerment in itself. Alright. And do their seva and get a simple mantra of these devi. And if you chant them, you will see immediately miraculous remedies or miracles will happen, and your career will start taking off. Because whichever problem that we are undergoing or facing in this life is because of our karma. Alright. And karma is a very stubborn entity, because the more you try to wash away from your karmas, the more your karmas will try to catch hold of you, and it's a continuous fight. Alright. It's like a push and pull. It's like a electron and proton, antimatter, matter and antimatter, opposite energy. Alright. So you're trying to break through from the center. Alright. So this is the simple technique. Alright. I'll give you an example. Alright. For example, let's say in the horoscope of a person who is a Gemini ascendant. Alright. For a Gemini ascendant, the 6th house is ruled by Mars, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Scorpio, and the 10th house is Pisces, right? Cross-checking, Pisces, correct. Now let's say that this particular person has got his 6th Lord Mars placed in Mrigashira Nakshatra, aspected by Saturn, okay, and 10th Lord Jupiter placed in Ardra Nakshatra, aspect by Rahu, okay. So 6th Lord Mars in Mrigashira, own Nakshatra Mars, so Devi Baglamukhi is connecting, and Saturn is aspecting this particular Mars, which is the Lord of the 6th house, so Devi Kali is connecting, and Jupiter is the 10th Lord, alright, and Jupiter is placed in Ardra Nakshatra, so Rahu is connecting, and Rahu is ruled by Devi Chinnamasta. Rahu is also aspecting this Jupiter, so again Devi Chinnamasta is connecting, okay. So if this person worships Devi Baglamukhi, Devi Kali and Devi Chinnamasta, visits their Shakti Peeth, get their blessing, chant any simple mantra of them after taking due diligence and guidance from an able guru, you will see that miraculous breakthroughs will start happening in your life, alright. So this is what I want to convey, guys. It's a very simple sutra, but I had to break down and give it so expansively so that you understand what I'm trying to say, alright. And I started my Ketu Antardasha in Shani Mahadasha since 18th of February, alright. So the first month, that is Ketu, Saturn Ketu was really good, but after that Saturn Ketu Venus, problematic. This is what I wanted to convey about the greatest video on career astrology along with the greatest remedy possible, guys. So that's it for today. This is Purab signing off from Purab's universe. Take care of yourself, take care of the elderly people and the stray animal. Adios, Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram.